guess who just muted it and forgot.
Okay.
So,
okay.
He's going to come back in now, isn't he?
It's the second final episode of the series, so this, well, maybe.
It's all gone wrong.
It could be, if we're very, very lucky, it could be one episode. If we're lucky, it could be 3 episodes. It could be 2. It could be 4 episodes, or it can rival Durfy's Crown of 5 episodes.
Right.
But I doubt it.
Right, I doubt it.
If it's that intricate, then it rivals Durfy's
Okay.
power, which.
Squig.
Yeah, that doesn't feel realistic.
Right, shall we do this then? So, we've got the stuff ready here. Let's have a look at what we're doing. Right, so. Here we go. We got 2. Right, so our timing is about an hour and a half. That's what we've got available for tonight. He's run off. Can we open them on stream, do you think?
Okay, yeah, it'd be nice.
I'm a bit wonk. There we go. Right, come on. Open.
First ever unboxing of Power Gaming Channel. Oh yeah, nice smells. Nice smells. Okay, I'm cool. Now it's time to do the other one.
Where are you going? Right. Come here with that. Stop hiding all the bits. Right. We've got that one, and we've got that one there. Right, so what we've got?
I forgot to do my little. Can I?
I was looking at that. Then.
Okay, so can I look with you then?
Yeah, we can look at it. Right, so what we got here then? So the finale, getting everything together. Oh, it's a big story. Oh wow! And then our guy
Yeah, it
here.
makes sense.
Here's things called Slop Claw.
Yeah.
There's the building instructions. Do we have any instructions as to information about the Stormbringer?
Oh yeah, the Stormbringer guard. The last stand Sally for. Why do we just get that now? Why do we just get that now?
Alliance, Sally Forth, spoils. Right, so
okay,
we've got the instructions.
I want to see the final battle though. What's the final battle?
Okay, so
we get this.
If you haven't been following us then, so what we've been doing is we have been working through Stormbringer.
Let's see how this thing is going to look. Already doing a decent job with the paint job. Yeah, looks
nice.
Does he look like he is in the picture?
No, because that's a different value, isn't it? That's heavy metal, and this is not. Right, so let's have a look. How many attacks do we get? We get boatloads of attacks. Lots of wounds.
God, it's Durfu reincarnated,
It's a Durfu, isn't it? So 4 from the gun.
Well, it's about
grasping
time,
talons.
honestly. Wait, no,
lots,
your guard.
noisome
So
bite.
this is your Storm Guard Drake. Yet again, my Storm. So this is your Storm Guard. Please tell me it doesn't have good abilities.
Hang on. What? After deployment, you can pick one hobgoblin unit to be the counting crew.
In 31 levels, I'm going to C2.
Okay. A triumph enchantment. Venom, add number 1 to the number of mortal wounds.
That seems broken.
Add 1 to the number of mortal wounds. So it adds 1 and...
This base is bigger than any base I've seen.
Expert snatch and grab, 1 any more model with the wounds.
Got nothing on nids. Got nothing on the nids.
Wow, and it's got the ability to instantly take out stuff. So...
It has got nothing on the nids.
It's got nothing on the nids. A storm breaks. It's all in there.
Psychophage, go bad. Psychophage, go bad.
It's and it's the big model of everything then.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Also, we currently own 1 Psychophage, but we will soon own another.
We will have 2, won't we? But that's coming, isn't it? Right then. So we need to make a start, otherwise we're never going to get this all done together. This was the first part that came out. So have we got those?
Of course, we start with this one.
Yeah, well, that must have been on the first one. So it looks like we do the guy on the back first. So we may just get him done. Oh no, we can get more than that Skumdrekk. This is Skumdrekk, the guy on the top. He sounds lovely.
He sounds like a rip-off Seraphon. No, he doesn't sound like a rip-off Seraphon. He sounds like a rip-off Stormbringer.
Oh, okay.
Skumdrekk. Stormbringer.
Skumdrekk.
You do not have anything on the Stormbringer. I am sorry to say it, but you are dead if you try and fight a Stormbringer. You are dead.
There we go.
You're already dead.
I think we're okay.
I own the Stormbringers by now. You're already gone. You've dissipated.
You're right over there, fella.
I mean, technically, this guy's already been dissipated.
Tell you what, if anyone
He's
knows,
got nothing on my Stormbringer.
if anyone knows a good super glue, I know I asked this before, but if you do know a good super
If
glue,
I know one thing, that is notorious for fumbling high rolls. He seems like he has high rolls.
Who, me?
Yes.
Cheeky. The problem I've got with you and your army is you save, you the amount of armor saves you do.
Just. The problem with you is you don't need armor saves because you have so many. They're full, and the Stormcast have less units. Right, wrong. One big unit, like my Stormstrike chariot has only ever been beaten by one unit, and that's the Marsh Stomp, and that's when it's weakened.
Well, yeah, I had this idea that if I put it there, take the charge, which was inevitably going to happen. And your charging rolls are amazing.
Somehow even Gardas can compare. Even Gardas compares to this. You have nothing that can beat their armor saves.
Okay.
How in the world, even if you do manage to get it through, they still have stupid health.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you may have something with 7 health, but I still have a Stormstrike chariot at 12 health. That's ready. That's within 3 inches of you, ready to charge and deliver. And oh wow, I rolled double 6s. That's 12. That's 12 mortal D3 dice straight to face.
What are you muttering about? Honestly.
Storm.
Just noticed one of our tags is Warhammer Survival Mode. I'm not sure what version of that we're doing.
What did it think going to happen? Needs break through the window, and we need to run around, start searching for scrap ships to turn into a bolt gun. This is not a sandbox. We cannot store 1 meter blocks in our. We cannot store 1 cubic meter of dirt in our inventory that we managed to pick up and shrink via punching.
Right.
But yet again, it's kind of funny, so just keep it on there.
Right, you keep banging into the desk, dude, and making everything shake.
The old and the new, the old and the new, the old and the old and the old and the new.
Right, that's the first 3 passed, and you're on the next one, aren't you? Okay.
My bro is literally doing squats.
Squats.
He's in the squat position.
Well, no, he will be sat on the thing when he...
No! He's not sitting down!
Oh, is he like...
He's standing up in a squat position.
Oh, I got you.
Why are you exercising?
He's not. He's trying to control the beastie by pulling back.
I doubt that's going to ever happen. I mean, I doubt that's ever happened. If you can't control the living rabid oversized mushroom chihuahuas known as squigs, I doubt you can control this thing without whipping it, weakening it.
You don't have to come up with some interesting phrases.
Which is thank goodness you're weakening your own thing just to control it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that makes my job easier. Here, have a Here, have a participation award. Here, have a participation award and a spear. And here, have a participation award and a spear to the chest.
Oh my god, you can't even see me. What am I doing? Not very well is the answer. God, I need to do my nails. Right.
Is he sitting down?
No, I thought he was squatting. I thought he was like stood up, leaning back on the reins.
Is he really sitting? He really is sitting. He really is sitting. Right? What? So you were telling me the marsh crawler guys don't get a seat, but this guy does? Makes sense.
Well, the marsh crawler
Makes
guys
sense. He basically just threw a scrap of wood on the something's back in a chair. Still has weapons on it though. As long as it has weapon, it's powerful. Right. Why does it kind of look like a zip line?
Okay, do you want to glue some stuff together then?
Has to turn and stop playing on my zip line. But I don't want to stop playing on your zip line. You will stop playing on my zip line now. No, I will not stop playing on your zip line now. Remember what I said. I would kill you with our Stormbringer guards if you do not let us play on the zip line.
Not doing very well here with the guy.
Now we can always play on the zip line. Yep. Out of context.
Right, it's always useful to have a little bit of tissue. Just to one side.
You got tissue before the stream?
Yeah, we got tissue before the stream.
You never told me.
So we got tissue. Alright, where's my useful little provy prop? Sandwich ties. Take the metal out, strip the metal back. The metal wire in a sandwich tie is just the right size to go in those nozzles.
You know, I wonder if there's ever been a grot in history that's been fired. That's literally just been like exiled / fired from his job.
I don't think they get exiled or fired because that implies they're important. I think they just generally just get
heated.
Alright, 2 goes on to 3.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like, why not eat your enemy?
Why not eat your enemy? Could do. I mean, you could eat a grot, I guess. See, this is the thing.
No, I'm not specifically talking. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about someone. I'm talking. Where has that guy? As I was saying, where has that guy gone? I mean, everyone stacked that.
Dude. What? No, don't start getting everyone out.
I mean, he follows that rule. As well as Squigs. Why do I feel like every grot in...
What is going on?
I mean, I'm just...
Yeah.
How old do you think grots need to be? How do you think that... How old do you think grots need to be before they can fight?
Grots? I don't know. I'm sure
like, I wonder. I mean, like, it seems like a very orky thing to do to just... to try and just throw a baby grot on the battlefield. Go, baby grot, go! What's that? Ooh, a spear! Ooh, a spear! This one has no threat. This one has no threat. No need to kill it. I wonder if that's ever happened before. Baby grot go on the field. Or do baby grots even exist? Or have the orcs figured out a pool of duplication? I mean, do grots even have females?
Don't know. Never asked them.
I mean, I mean, it makes sense for the space. I mean, it makes sense for the space orc. Space orc just believe. Space orc believe they can create other space orc by going into this random pool of water, and then it will start cloning them. That happens. But yet again, how does orc reproduction work? This makes no sense. I want answers. I don't need sleep. I want answers.
Well, don't know if you're going to get any, dude. Plus, the Inquisition might want to have a word with you.
What?
The Inquisition might want a word for asking about heretical things.
Huh? I don't know what that is.
There we go. That's the first part there. Right, now what are we on to? So sorry for working, we're probably working a little bit faster than you would like, isn't it, little man? But we are up against it, aren't we?
Yeah. To be honest, working faster is my game.
Why are you shouting today? Is it just because you're going back to school tomorrow?
Yes. I need to spend all the time that I can shout right now. Even if so, no one's gonna stop me from shouting.
Have you had a nice holiday though?
Yes.
So what nice things have you done? You told chat? Do you remember? Well, where did we just go?
Harry Potter World.
We went to Harry Potter Studios, didn't we?
Christmas.
Yeah. Where else have we been? We went to Reindeer Lodge just before, didn't we?
Yeah, I forgot the rest.
You forgot the rest. It's a bit of a weird one. Did have to deal with some illness.
We're just dealing with grots. They are the weird ones.
Your broho wasn't very well, was he? So he had to go into hospital for that.
What I would like to see is a Stormguard Drake this. I want to see a 2v1 Stormguard Drakes this in our final battle. At last, our battle will be legendary. Our battle will be legendary. It really will. Just wonder, we still need to go through the other battles. We're currently still in Uglu. Uglu, you are ugly, and there is no changing my mind. So let me out of your chambers. I want to be in the realm of metal. I wonder. You know what would be funny? An entire fight take. Question: do they have corn in Warhammer Age of Sigmar?
Yes, they still have the 4 Chaos Gods.
No, corn. As in the fruit. It's a vegetable thingy.
Ooh.
Do they have corn?
Shims. As in maize, as in the vegetable.
Yeah, the corn on the cob.
So I seem to. The vegetables they refer to are very sort of human-esque, aren't they?
I want a battle between Death and Order taking place in just this random corn maze. And it's literally an official fight. It's an official fight written down in the history books. That happened and is important because someone died there, but it took place in this random corn maze.
And why is the corn maze important to you?
I don't know, I just think it would be hilarious. The Stormcast Eternals running around trying to fight in the armies of death, cutting down corn and for mini battles to happen only for them to get lost again. I just think it would be hilarious watching the show. I would watch Warhammer Championships all the way through just to see that one moment. And I am not over exaggerating this one bit.
I have to say, one thing about these guys, they have so many pieces that look like they will just break if a strong breeze kind of comes their way.
Everyone leave a comment if you think of an official, very important fight happened in a corn maze. I'd love it.
Doing it again.
A very important fight in a corn maze. Important fight in a corn maze.
You're banging into the desk again, little dude.
I'd love an important fight in a corn maze.
Sure you would.
I do. I'd like to see the chaos unfold. Plus, both players will be able to see only their models.
Mm.
Like the players are playing remotely and they can only see their models and they can't see around the corners. I'd love that. Like there were just two people playing the game, following orders from the actual players in a corn maze. They can only see where their models are and they have no sense of direction whatsoever. All they know is they're in a corn maze and they're running around. I just think that'd be hilarious. Most hilarious fight. Oh yeah, and there's some random orcs just wandering around the cornfield that the players weren't told that were there beforehand. So now they were told who they were fighting. They would just stumble into a few orcs that are controlled by both people, that are just controlled randomly. It'd be a hilarious match. I'd love to see the chaos unfold. What are they gonna do? They cannot, like. I would watch that match. It'd be I'm repeating myself, but it would be peak fiction.
Maybe you should write this.
Or it's four-way, where all armies just manage to stumble into the corn maze, and only two armies were told. And everyone was told they were fighting a different army, so when they see the other armies, they're like, "You're not supposed to be here." And then that army says, "Aha, I finally found you." And then they're like, "Wait, what do you mean? You're not even my opponent." And then they're like, "What do you mean? You are my opponent." And then they were like, "I was here to collect the bone tax from destruction." And then orders like, "Oh yeah, well I was here to defeat you. I was here to stop you from destroying the city." And I just think it'd be hilarious. And once they've defeated their chosen army, they'll be alerted by their leader.
That's fragile. You can see it going white from the pressure.
Have to
be careful.
It'd just be good.
Right, oh my god, how many more pieces are you bringing up? You're not giving me a second.
Tons. We need more pieces. We need more pieces, and you don't know how many there are. 30. And then get alerted by the leader that around their area there's something else to do, so they go do that. And then they're alerted again, like, "Hey, do this." after they do that, then they're allowed to that. There's one final army detected in the. There's the final army detected in the area. It'd be fun. Oh, chisel sticks.
What's wrong?
Okay, which one is it?
Have you clicked off the wrong thing?
I'm going to assume it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. This one. Okay, yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Phew.
Give me a second, let me see what I'm doing next.
Hey, no, I'm gluing.
Well, you're not, because you ain't talking.
No, I am gluing. Just give me a sec. I'm just cutting out one last thing.
I feel that should be a sub-assembly.
I'm cutting out one last thing.
But I don't think we're going to have the time to do that.
No, it is.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I feel we need to kind of keep that off so we can paint his face and then glue it on. Because otherwise, how the hell am I painting that face? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think we'll
just
keep
throw
that.
the head
I
on
think
the
we'll
body
keep
and then
that
we'll keep
piece
them up.
off. Put the head on. That's fine. All right, but we won't put that grill on.
So it seems that we. Hey, I was gluing.
You're cutting at the moment, didn't you?
I wanted to glue.
Come here then.
Okay, then fine. You can glue the grot. I don't care about the grot. I care about Big Boy. I care about Big Boy loads. Tell me if you're about to glue Big Boy, and then I'll be.
Will you stop banging into the desk? What is wrong with you today? You're all over the place.
Very clumsy. It's the last day of the holiday, and I have to be clumsy.
Yes, well.
Clumsy is good for the last day of the holiday.
Is it?
It means that the teacher's going to have to explain school all over to you again, and then you get one day completely wasted on recaps. Therefore, you don't have to do anything. Yeah.
There we go. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Dude, noises. Right, should we try that again?
There we go. Finally managed
Yeah.
to get.
As I said, I'm not going to... I mean, he looks like he's got a weird bald head, but I'm not going to put that on top of him because I will never be able to paint his face behind that grill. Right.
Sending is high priority.
And then hand on there, arm on there, job done. So this bit goes on here.
Gotcha.
So I'm playing the drop in the pieces game again.
No, I got it.
So that bit's gonna go. Where's that gonna
Not bad.
go?
Let's take a
Oh,
chunk.
it sits on. Clever. So I think better to put the glue in here. Oh, I'm gonna get there in a bit. I am. I'm gonna be there in a minute.
We're going to be there never. You're going to. So far, it is only when rules have not been introduced, and all it was is attack.
Got my breath then, didn't I?
Attack back. The only time you have beaten me was in Caveman Age of Battle Wars. You have never won official fully-fledged.
If you can't hear what he's on about, he's basically trash talking me because you yet to beat him yet in Age of Sigmar. Stop kicking my chair. So he's trash talking me at the moment.
You will not. You cannot. It is. I'm pretty sure it. You might beat me in 40k, which you're more of an expertise in that.
I doubt it very much. I will.
But still.
How does he stand? How does this go? Give me this.
He squats.
Yeah,
He
but
sits.
no, it's his arm. What about? Just behind his leg. Right. So this arm goes right, just round behind his leg like this. Not like that though. Okay, let's try that again. That's a big yawn. Oh, there. You can sort of feel it sits into a gap. Right, so that is him.
Tell me when you're about to.
Done.
Tell me when you're about to do
2, 3. I don't know what order to do these in. What order am I doing these in? Because you.
Oh yeah, just make sure you get the fingers separate. Also file the fingers first. Attach them onto the arms. They're very.
Right.
We are doing
So
the same thing as the
that one-
Stormbringer. It doesn't matter what wall.
Does that one go with that one then?
Yes. Start filing and attach them so we don't get them confused.
All right. It would be nice to be able to add some music. I have got some links. I need to play around with it. Do.
How many minutes are we in? 37, and we've only. Question: you made sure to get the arms ready.
I'm doing the arms. Yes, I'll do the arms as a priority then. Don't know if we're going to be able to get all of the bits and pieces on.
Let's just hope.
Where
If the
are
one
you
you
down
move
there?
it.
No one can see you. I need to sort of maybe move along a bit so people can see what you're doing. Right, let's have a look. Why don't I see that? So that bit goes into there. Okay, I can do that.
Dad, choose any random Games Workshop unit.
Terminators.
Okay, now name another random Games Workshop unit.
Thousand Suns.
What's the 1,000 Suns?
Chaos Marines.
Okay. So, your protectors are Terminators, and you're fighting standard Chaos Marines.
How many and how many?
Well, you specifically said Chaos Marines, and since we're doing this in unit, you're fighting 5 standard Chaos Marines.
With 5 standard Terminators? Cool. I win. Right. What's going with these legs? Because I can't tell. Come here. Give me a hand. Is it this one? And that bit there?
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention? You cannot see where the Chaos Marines are on the board, but they can see where you are on the board.
Oh, it's a little bit unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, but once they get... you also need to choose a direction to attack. Once you actually lay a hit on them, they turn visible.
Well, now you're just adding in stuff, aren't you?
Well, it'd be unfair if you had Terminators against Chaos Marines. I knew you'd, just in case, I needed to either put another nail in the coffin, or I needed to make sure that you just didn't take a really powerful unit, hit off the Chaos, while giving the others a small and tiny frail unit. That'd be unfair. Chaos Marines have feelings in it. So yeah, Raven Guard as Chaos Marines sounds absolutely terrifying. Well, time for a favourite game. Time for me to do the favourite game this time. Searching for pieces.
What have you dropped?
I dropped a weird Jedi looking symbol that acts as the bottom of a cage.
You love banging into this desk today, don't you?
It's fun.
It's fun, is it?
Just kidding, I don't know why I keep doing it just for that. I can't find him. Marco. No photo.
Henry, I don't.
There you are. Found you. By the way, whatever it is, we're busy streaming.
Right.
Why does he have a cage on the side of his body if he's not going to use it?
He probably does. He probably puts people in it.
There's 2 cages on the side of his body with no people in it. I forgot I had a small screw. Let's go.
Right, I'm switching to the other one. Ow.
What are those steps? All those just to make a head. It was easier with the marsh crawler. Well, when we start being able to...
Will you stop making those silly noises?
No, I cannot stop making those silly noises.
That's going to be a really weird line to try and get rid of. I just have to leave it on that and just try and file it down later. It's a little frustrating. It's the best I'm going to get. This one on here, somehow. Definitely will need to just...
Okay, to be honest, the bear head alone kind of reminds me of like an ancient... It's one of the ancient non-William Mammoth...
Why don't you put the timer in there?
Elephant descendants. And it reminds me of one of those. I forgot its name. They're very confusing and hard to remember.
Mastodon?
I was thinking the exact same thing, so probably. its bare head reminds me of that. Where in the world did you find that destruction? Someone really needs to check what you're bringing on the battlefield, because that's insane. How in the world did you find this ancient dinosaur-looking creature? I mean, I know mastodons aren't dinosaurs, but it sure is Ice Age or Dinosaur Age. I don't know when in the mastodons from. All these facts, they're very hard to remember. Even if I'm classified as an ancient animal expert or paleontologist.
Doing it again. Sorry, chap.
What is that one you did?
Oh, this is a big bit.
You've made sure to glue the arms right.
Hmm?
You've made sure to glue the arms right.
Yes, I've glued the fingers on. Dude, it's not the most comfortable noise to listen to.
But it is the noise I make.
Yeah.
You can tell if I'm hiding behind the door if you hear weird noises. Therefore, you know to open the door and let me get more and give me more cases. Please, I need them. I need cases. Specifically ones that can hold giant games workshop units like Skumdrekks. Please, somebody. I want it and I need it. I want and I need it. Please. All Pokemon cards, please.
No, the problem is you're not arranging these in any particular way, so I don't know what is what. So I hope you do.
Oh, I know exactly what is what.
Mm-hmm.
You may not be doing it in the right order, but you're doing it in an order. So you're just doing the big bits. Makes sense. The big bits are always at the start. Start with a base. You add on medium sized bits to finish up its body. Then you throw on details. So we paint before putting the cages and him on the base.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So we're just gonna have 3 cages lying around. Well, at least they're big cages. So they stand out. We really need to get the painting good. There's an entire unpainted army to finish. It's a whole new world of painting. Warlock and Dad versus the world of painting. Someone please, I need help. I do not know how to paint, therefore Dad needs to come round and do checkups. Please.
Oh my God, how many pieces are there? Why are you doing all the pieces? I said we wouldn't have a chance to do all of it.
Are you sure?
Well, you're aiming for it, aren't you?
Well, it seems that we have 49 minutes. I think that's pretty good. Oh yeah, by the way, there's going to be another cage coming out, so make sure you separate these pieces from the second cage pieces.
Sorry, what?
There are going to be 2 more. There is going to be after.
I've got to keep these separate to the other one.
Yeah, there's going to be another
Right, so
cage.
I'm just going to take from here. That's fine.
Or we can completely glue the cages together as a priority.
Might be a better idea.
What?
That's my second idea. Might be a better idea. Just get these stuck together. Is that all the bits for the cage?
Yeah, that's all the bits.
Right, let me pull these out of here out of the way then, and then I'll just work on this cage here. There are so many pieces here I'm going through.
Oh yeah, well, if you get the first cage done, we don't need to prioritise the second. Or do prioritise the second. Just prioritise the cage if you want.
Okay. This feels so fragile, it's untrue.
I give you 3 chains to do the cage parts without me. Chisel sticks. Wait. I got the cage. I got a bit the cage mixed up. It's not too big. It's just the cage roof part of cages. Cage roof part of cages. Say that 10 times fast.
Concentrating a lot at the moment, I have to admit.
Now it's time for the final part of the build. Yay! And then I can get the full-time gluer. That I can start gluing things together.
Let me do these cages first. Get them out of the way.
Let's see, we'll flip the page so we can start getting a move on. So, my interest has peaked. Let's see. So, to start off your small piece of Crusades, start with these.
Crusades? I thought this was for the cages.
Yes, once you've done the cage, we're going to need to do these.
Okay, well let me get these together. I haven't done this one. Have I done this one? No, I haven't done this one. It's a great big line down here. Need to fan that out a bit.
We're doing pretty good for 53 minutes in.
Yeah, I tell you what though, I'm panicking.
The question is, will we have to go over 1 hour 30 minutes by a minute?
No,
Will we even finish?
Don't think we can, mate. We are on a tight schedule tonight.
Yes. And I'm just tempted to not sleep tonight.
No, mate. You need to sleep, otherwise you'll be very, very unwell in the morning.
And that means I don't have to go to school.
You'd still go to school, I'll make you. Because no one else is going to be at home. I can't leave you. So unless you want to get the police involved, leaving you at home on your own.
Wait a minute, but Mom's here and I'm not ready.
Not tomorrow. She's going in tomorrow. She's got a special meeting to go to. You'll be going to before school club, but you won't be going to after school club. Same for Tuesday.
So I won't sleep on a Tuesday, so I can go. So I don't have to go on a Wednesday.
Yes, but the problem with this is that we would still have the school turn around to us and say, "Where's your child?" As much as you may sort of go, I will just avoid it. It's like, no, it doesn't run away. Okay, so the top fits together at the moment. I am like DEFCON 1 right now. I'm terrified I'm going to break something.
So then do the other cage. So then prioritise the other cage.
Yeah, and the quicker it gets put together, the more stable it will be. I missed a bit of stuff there. Did I check? Have I missed a thing here?
Let's see. Third month of waiting off the huge death of Leviathan. So we
haven't even
can
started
find
Leviathan
Skaventide. We need Skaventide as well, Dad.
I don't think we'll be getting Skaventide at the speed we do anything at. Right.
Remember Leviathan.
Whoa. Huh. So you have to push those bits through. That's not good.
Where in the world is Skaventide anyway?
Where is Skaventide? We don't have it.
Yeah, but we need it.
He wants it, we don't need it right now. It's one
We
cage.
need it!
I'm going to let that dry before I do anything else. Here's the other one. Oh, gold, I've dropped some. Drop the thin spindly bit, I've dropped the thin spindly bit. I found the thin spindly bit. What are you doing behind me?
We might need the invisible squid.
No, we don't need the invisible squig. Right.
No, just
Will you behave before you break something?
no.
I know you're bored, but stop it.
This is Joe.
Because you're pushing
Joe
me.
likes warming objects.
Because you're pushing me around. You are. Stop it.
Joe is currently.
Yeah, you're very, very stressed. I can hear it in you where you are. Right.
Are we doing the cages?
Yeah, I'm doing the other cage. I'm just doing this bit.
So when are you going to go?
These are the bits I thought, do you know what, these cages will take a long time. It's a good job we're not going to get these done tonight. And you've just gone, yeah, we're doing them tonight.
Well, considering it is still we're under an hour.
I know, but once we hit an hour, there's only 30 minutes left. So, you know.
Well, at that point we've made the goal. Oh, nothing.
And you planning to go and use the facilities, were you?
No. But I need the invisible squig.
We leave the invisible squig alone.
No.
He's suffered enough.
I need him. He's mine. The squigs can't suffer, they're mushrooms.
Stop moving my chair around, you. Especially when I'm trying to trim. I don't want to trim my hands off.
Are you going to build the cages?
Yeah, I've already done the first cage.
So then, but you haven't built it.
What's that? I haven't done that bit yet. No, I'm letting the cage dry first of all before I do.
Why not give it a handle?
I will, but I'm just letting it dry a bit more because it's very flimsy. It just makes me very nervous the fact you just picked it up.
Yeah, but it's connectable. Please.
Yeah, I will too.
No, I can need to work. Thank you. It needs to be connected. Bless you.
struggling. Meow, 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 meow. Right. There's no noise there at the moment. Do you want to hear some noise?
No. We need.
Oh, hang on.
I know exactly what I'm going to do for combat patrol.
What's that?
Yeah. Can I whisper it to you?
Yes, you can whisper it.
Eat these spoilers.
Fair enough. He's happy about summer, isn't he?
We also need these done. Question, have you done
Doesn't make
these?
any sense.
No, you haven't.
It's meant to be. Oh, it's that way around. Doing it upside down,
I
that
need
didn't help.
these done too.
There we go. Make sure you put it on the right way up, otherwise it doesn't fit very well.
I'll stop.
Right, that's the other one now.
I'll start doing you.
I've done those two already.
Mm.
You. I've done those two already. Can't see. Can't see.
Need you. And I need you. And I need you. Do I need you? It looks like I need you. Yeah, I need you. I need you. Need you. Ah!
What happened?
My back just has a serious itch that I cannot scratch because I'm currently on dry fitting. And it is very annoying. I'm a real orc.
Mm-hmm.
Drots be like when they're fanatic, I'm an orc. Orcs be like when they fail. Orcs be like when they run away from a fight from a Stormbringer. I'm just as bad as the goblins. I will fight until I become better than what I was today, and I will beat that idiot. Why? But why? He'd probably not be the same person by the time we meet again.
is coming into view. Still a way to go.
Help! Help! I'm stuck.
You right?
Yeah, I can't figure out how to connect it.
Do 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 do.
Help! I can't figure out how to fit this piece onto this piece, despite it being the piece that needs to fit onto them.
Okay, well we can have a look at that in a second. Let me finish this one.
To be honest, we're doing surprisingly well.
Well, this isn't sort of like a nice reacting chilled activity. This is a little bit sort of up against it. So we shall see.
I need the squid.
You don't need the squid. Show me. What are we doing? So, are you sure these definitely go together?
They look like it.
Show me the thing. Whereabouts am I doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so 29. That's not 29.
This is 29.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
those
this
two.
is 20. No, that's 29.
This is 29. Well, have you got the other one then?
Yes.
Okay, so these two go together like that.
Please don't tell me I was holding them upside down.
So those two go together. So hang on. Sorry, chap. There you go. So these two go together like that. Holding them together. And then this one fits somehow underneath, creating like its musculature. Now the question... No, don't move it.
This is impossible. This question has baffled scientists for years now.
The question is which way round? Probably that way. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? No, is it that way? No, that doesn't look too good. So let's turn this round that way. See if that's any better. Worse. So this way is definitely the win. So I can see here some sort of
Connection.
There's a
There.
connection
Connection
there. Definitely a connection in there. Yeah, so you can see that that definitely connects in there. Okay, so that fitted in there somehow. Ah. Ooh. Ah, like that.
Yes! Quickly,
So you
fluid.
can see. So if we do that then. Is it that one? Some sort of connection here as well. Come on, glue your so and so. Right. What do you think, chat? Does that look right to you?
We got it.
Something's going on. Right. Stop jiggling. I can't do this if we're going to duel.
But I'm not doing.
Okay, so
Once
this
I've
one's
done
down
that,
this
I
side.
can get back to work. That's the important tiny bit to do.
Don't go. Oh, okay, go on.
Important tiny bit. The most important tiny bit to do so far would be this
Hang on, don't nudge me while I'm doing
and
this.
the
mate.
mini cage.
Oh, go
Yeah,
on.
you thought you were free. Yeah, you thought you were freed from the cage madness. No, there's a mini cage. No, you thought you were free from the cages. There's a mini cage. Dun dun dun. Even fiddlier parts. Even harder to get your cut precisely. And an even smaller base. Okay.
This bit.
Okay, you just stop filing.
I'm still filing.
I recommend doing these feet. The feet. They need
Which
filing.
feet?
These feet.
Those feet need filing. Okay. How long have we got left? About 20 minutes. It's going to be very tight. P.S. Anyone got any advice on an airbrush? How to use airbrushes? Let me know.
How to use how to use board brushes.
Board brushes, no airbrush.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not board brush.
That's a board brush, is it?
You missed a spot.
Of what?
Of this.
So, oh, okay, I didn't see it because it was in the notch. The notch. Not.
Nog. Or as the orcs would pronounce, or as the orcs would call it, the nog. That's how orcs pronounce everything. It needs to either have a, it needs to have a G or a D in it, or else it's not orc language.
Don't reach over. Like that one I'm cutting.
Orc language, every word must have, every sentence must have one D in it.
I think so. What?
Which one of your gods forces you to do this? Orky boys, which one of your gods Orky boys, which one of your gods tells you that this must be a rule? And does the other god agree to this, or is this just one big prank by your gods?
Well, Gork and Walker in the Age of Sigmar was kind of the same god.
My life is a lie. My life is a lie. Gork and Walk should be different gods. Brutal and cunning, but cunning, brutal and cunning are not the same thing. I am brutal but cunning. You are cunning but brutal. We are not the same.
Look at the fiddly bits.
Your worst enemy. We have found a new challenger. Fiddly bits. The worst enemy.
Right, what are you after before you start reaching over?
Arms. There you are. What manicuring place was this guy sent to? Because he really needs to go there again.
No, so at the moment, look at my fingers, mate. They're awful.
This guy needs to be sent to get a manicure. He does not look good. Get yourself a manicure.
Get thee too.
Force the orcs to pay you. You can easily defeat them. What's a killer boss gonna do against you? You deserve to be a free dragon, weird looking thing. Are you being forced to fight against the storm god drakes? They will help you. What are you? What even are you? I have no idea who this guy is, but he needs help. Somebody please. More arms. We need to attach them. You start. You need another arm.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Do you think we can do this? And I need an invisible squig. I made a promise. I need to keep that promise. I need the squig. If the squig is not here, then everyone will think I am a liar. If I am a liar, then no one will trust me.
It wasn't here.
If no one trusts me, then I have no more friends, no more strength. And equals no more love. No more love equals no more love equals no more subscribers. No more subscribers equals bad gaming channel.
Well, look, take these and go find him. Take those and go find him. You'll follow you with those.
You will not follow me with them.
Well, give it a try. You followed me with those earlier.
Yeah, you're different. You hate me. Last time I tried picking him up, a regular thing that people do to squigs. He tried to bite my arm.
Well, I don't pick him up. I let him come to me, so that's probably the difference.
I pick up the invisible squig by going after him. You pick up the invisible squig by feeding him with treats. We are not the same. Don't you just hate it when the invisible? Don't you just hate it when the invisible squid comes to you at the exact wrong time?
Yeah, normally I'm watching television. He comes over, he's like, "Feed me." I'm like, "No."
No, he comes, sits on your lap, and then you're like, "Boots, I don't have time." Invisible squig known as Boots. I don't have time to pet you. Please leave me alone.
Right. Is he here? Because you looked under the desk, I'm just wondering, is he here?
No. Why?
Because you looked under the desk. It's like, oh.
I didn't mean to if I did. But I doubt I did. Yeah. There you are, you little idiot. You're not escaping me. And I'm not talking about the invisible squid known as Boots. I'm talking about this random little... Can I have that, please? Oh, you're doing the mini cage.
It made sense to get this going now. There you go. Blue.
This cage can actually be attached to the model, which honestly makes a lot of sense considering.
Is that the wind picking up outside?
No snow. Shame. How come we never get snow anymore? People complain people complain about it being too cold in New York. We don't even get snow here.
Legs are on.
You're lucky. You actually get to play snowball fights, build a snowman. We only got snow in November.
Is that meant to be glued on there because it's fallen off?
You missed the spot.
All right.
Yes, it's meant to be glued on there.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Where's it come? There.
Wrong one.
Hey, get off.
What? Wait, what?
Right.
It's this one.
Thank you. Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah, okay. Right, what have I missed?
You need to
Where?
precisely cut that part.
Where?
So I can draw.
Where? Point. Here?
Yep.
Oh, that corner there?
Yep.
Okay, I thought that was a little nubby.
We might. Are we actually going to do this? We have 10 minutes.
If you let me do it, yeah. If you do it, maybe not.
Please, I need to do this. Okay, glue.
Come Sam. Are you sure you've got all the pieces? Because there are still some bits left on the sprue.
Well, name one time where we were
Oh, is it for a different character, is it?
No.
Looks like it.
No, it's not for... It wouldn't be for a different...
It is, look, because that's his shoulders. That's his thing, that's his shoulders. He's got a claw thingy there. So I'm wondering, is this for a different character, maybe?
Yeah, probably. They probably just stole it from a box. Steal it from
Why did you put the dragon that's so close to my coffee?
The dragon's warmed up your coffee.
No, it's cold, so he's not done a very good job.
How are you? If you had a small pyre anywhere you had the smallest pyre in the world and trying to warm someone's...
Right, if we're going to do it here.
coffee up, and the only way to keep that fire alive.
Some good news about,
Can you not?
about
No,
about
no,
fruits.
no, 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 no. Good.
Right, how's this go?
I figured it out.
It doesn't look like it goes that way because it look at the. Right, stop hiding.
What way does it go?
Look at the fins. Right, look.
Oh, we need to balance it on top of the leg.
See, look, the fins are underneath.
We need to
So
balance
either
it
it's
on the
going to
leg.
go that way.
Yeah, if it
like that.
goes like that.
Okay.
We can do this.
Right,
I need it.
let's just see how this goes. Are you sure this is the bit for that? Yeah. It seems to be. So it's going to go like that. All right.
I need to finish.
So do the edge of this bit. Hang on, that's not helping. I've missed a bit there as well.
I
So
need
I'm
to
rushing.
finish. I need to finish this.
I can't see what's going on with your hand in the way. Dude. Come on.
I need to finish this. And so I can bring in the Invisible Squig for a final cameo of season 1.
And this bit at the top. Cute. Where's it gone? Here.
Season 1.
Stop jiggling.
Season 1.
Stop jiggling.
I'm just looking at something.
I know, but I can't push this on properly if I'm shaking. Okay, now where's the next bit go?
There.
There. So it's probably going to need...
What? What did you... We have 7 minutes left.
I'm not going to do it.
We can do this.
Don't put your hand in the way. Don't put your hand in the way. Don't.
There is no I in team.
It's too an idiot. Where's the piece gone?
There is no I in unlucky. There is only I in idiots. Which we totally are. Which we totally are.
What else are we putting on next? Where are we?
Which we
Well,
totally.
if we're doing this, we need to hurry.
Leg, feet. We are throwing feet on.
Do you know which one's which?
Yes. I mean, it should be obvious. Of
Yes.
course, that one's the right one, and then this one would be the left one. So.
Tail bit needs to go on next. Or is it already gone? You've already done the tail bit. No, that's not
No.
bit. We've already done the tail bit.
Tail bit. We need to go faster.
Shut up. I know we need to do a sub-assembly because there's 2 bits that need to go together to make the tail. Can't. Right, you can't sit on my lap if you're going to jiggle.
I'll go find the squig while you do that. Squig!
No, that's not right. That way. Oh, that one goes in there. Right. Sorry, chat. We're up against it. He's decided we're going to try and do it all. Even though I said we'll probably have to do this in 2 parts. He's an absolute menace. Do you know what? My hands are absolutely shaking here because I'm just so nervous trying to get it done. Right. I can hear him, he's got the door open, desperately trying to get his attention. Right, that's on the tail, that's on there, that's on there. Then we put them together with the mini one.
No! He's outside, he's free with the mushrooms. How many
With the
rounds
mushrooms.
did he travel? How?
I think we're about to get interrupted.
I am going to destroy him.
No, you're not, dude. Don't be silly. Hang on. What are you doing?
No, we need to put that one first.
Oh, I can't see. Okay. No, that way.
Okay. For some reason. We need to then throw on the cage after this.
I like the fact you've chosen the craziest challenge. How long we got left?
We have 4 minutes! No!
Not going to do it, mate. I told you. We're not going to be able to do it
We
all
can do
tonight.
it.
No, we can't do it all tonight.
I'll go bargain with for 5 more minutes.
Go on then. Better do it now.
Well, I just bargained for 5 more minutes with Sigmar.
Sigmar. The boss. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We can do it.
Right, and there's the little one. That's that one, that's that one, that's that one. Right,
We
now
need to
the
start
head.
the process of the neck.
The head.
The neck
Thingy.
first. So this is one part of the neck, this is the other part of the neck, then we need the final part of the neck. The final part of the neck is a small piece. Come on, where is he?
Hang on, I can't. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't see my whip. So this one and that one. Where's the other one? Right, because you've detached all of this, so I can't see what's going on. Right, so 24 is
There.
that bit. Sure, that's that bit.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
I'm sure. What other
And
flashy
so
bits do
if
they have
that
us
is
in
the
the
hooky
face?
bit, that's the wrong side hooky bit. Where's the other one? There are
We
two.
can-
There's another hooky bit.
I already have it.
Give me. That's the one. I
Jump.
need. Right. Okay. So this one goes on to here.
It will be a nightmare to paint, but we did it.
I haven't done it yet, mate. Calm down.
Oh, we
mate.
did it. We can do this.
Sorry,
we can
chat.
do
You
this.
can't see what I'm doing here. All you can see is him jumping around in the background.
We
Right.
can do this. Oh,
Which one was it? Oh, in front of me.
we can do it.
And then we do the other one on the other side. Calm down. Making me nervous.
I'm nervous. You not nervous?
Yeah, I'm very nervous. Make sure we can get it done. Right, where's the other loopy hooky bit? Oops.
I dropped.
Perfect. There we go. Right.
We can.
Oh, no, that's not it.
We can actually
better.
do this.
Maybe. It's a big maybe. Right, that's that bit.
18
and that's
and-
that bit. Right, so
18.
18.
We need
So
to
it's
combine
mouth.
it with this. We need to combine it with the mouth. I'm figuring
Right,
out
show
how
it
to.
here.
This way.
Put it down here. so
No,
we can see
this way. No,
Right,
it
calm down.
needs to go that way.
Alright, come on. Right, the tongue looks like it's going down, so it's going to have to be this way. Okay, so it goes in here and out that way.
We can do this.
So look,
We
doesn't
can
make sense.
actually do this. Oh my.
Oh, hang on, we can use that as a guide. Or is it meant to be like this? Quarter round.
By the way, watch out. This is a piece. It's teeny, tiny. I presume you already followed it, but
I
you
think
didn't.
that's meant to go there. So look at the back. Right, so basically if you look at the back, it's like, you can see how it's going to form the round. So that's how you can tell how it's going to line up.
We can do this. We can finish
Put
the
that on, that's good.
series.
Put that
I'm
on.
sorry I broke my promise with the invisible squig.
Don't worry about the
But
squeak.
we can actually do this. In one episode.
Now what we're going to have to do is you and me are going to have to sit down and spend some time discussing what our
more
next stops are.
Um,
Where's the other half of the head?
we have a dreadnought.
Well, we've got dreadnoughts, we've got Leviathan, we've got combat patrols.
I mean,
starting to pile
Leviathan.
up.
Leviathan is a
Big
good
star.
starter, but hear me out. Dreadnought.
Oh, it's his snout. I wonder what that little
And
bit
also, I'm
was.
going to need to figure out if I'm going to stick with the Ultramarines or change.
What for? Sorry.
My dreadnought.
Oh, you're Brutalis.
Yes, I love. This dreadnought needs to be the perfect. This dreadnought needs to be perfect. It could. Space wolves expensive. Maybe not my kind, considering I like a lot of models. But let's see, what are there? We have Blood Angels, we have White Scars, we have Raven Guard, we have Blood Angels, which is, I would say, the second most popular to Ultramarines.
Raven Guard?
Wait, no, Blood Angels.
Blood Angels.
Blood Angels.
Yeah.
I'd say Blood Angels are easily.
I would say never, ever, ever discount the Sons of Fenris.
Who's they?
Space Wolves.
The
fans of Space Wolves are dedicated. Don't forget Dark Angels as well.
No, I'm not saying they're the strongest. I'm saying that most people like them.
Dark Angel seems to have a really heavy shine.
Are they called the Dark Angels or the Blood Angels?
Who?
The red ones.
The red ones. The red ones are Blood Angels, and they've just had some really cool stuff brought out.
Yeah, so I think it's Blood Angels that's second most popular, and then
it's a hard one.
I'd say Blood Angels second most popular.
It's a really tough one. It's a really tough one. Damn, really hard to say.
Can
Where's
I
his
do
neck?
the final two?
Do I need to put it on his neck first?
Yeah. Put it on its neck, then we put it on.
Ah, yes. Right, come here.
Can I put it on his body?
You can put it on his butt. Right, calm down.
We're going to do this.
You can't flap.
We are actually going to do this.
Right, come on in.
No way.
And don't
We
forget
have
the reins as well.
2 minutes to spare.
Don't know, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I'll start gluing.
Just making sure they fit on there. Fine, that's fine. I might just have to see the line here just on there, and I might just have to have a file when we're put together.
Can I?
Yep. That's not enough glue. Hang on, let's have a look. You put it all around the middle, mate. The gluing area is around the outside.
Oh yeah.
Hang on, move your hand, I can't see.
Can I?
Good lad. Alright, go on.
And?
We're not done though. We haven't put his things on yet.
No, we don't put them on.
Although, look at it. It is impressive.
I doubt.
Oh, do we not put them on because of painting?
Well, they're in the same step of not putting them on, so I doubt we will.
Paint before assembly.
So I doubt we will put them on.
Oh, and then the chains go on the back. So yeah, there is the chains to go on the back as well.
Where are the chains?
Chains are there.
We miscalculated.
Right, we'll leave that because we need to paint them anyway.
We'll cut out the chains, quickly file them, and then we'll run this thing.
Okay. So this one goes in here.
We have.
So these go on
1
here.
minute. We have less than 1 minute. No.
Or is it meant to go this way? He's moving forward.
We have less than 1 minute.
With him sat on somewhere here, I think. Where does he sit?
We need to file this, please.
Where does he sit?
That bus
Yeah,
is gonna be coming soon. We need to file it.
And then are we done then?
Yes! We did it! We did it! We created the entirety of the short time model in 1 hour and 35 minutes. That is a huge record.
It's good for us, isn't it?
It took the Stormbringer, some small models, 2 models that are smaller than this in a whole. Together, yeah, they're way bigger than this, but one of them is not the same. It doesn't require 2 issues for the single model. And we did those over 2 episodes, but we did this in 1 new record. We cannot show the invisible squig, and unfortunately he might be stuck in the mortal realms for a while. He's not the same as a 40k squig. 40k squigs can survive in space. This guy is still a mushroom and cannot survive without oxygen. We'll have to find another travelling companion. Sneak peek on. That single line is a sneak peek on what's to come in the 40th millennium, where wars break. Oh, come on, Seraphon! Seraphon, we know we've already almost done your box and put it to a side. Yeah, we definitely need to finish that box. It's been crippling over me. We need to get the other smashers, and then we need to get Big Boy. I need Seraphon. They're the only army I don't have an amount on that's over insane. Even though I still think I have enough to create an entire army with them. With 2 units of Seraphon that equal Gut Rippers. This is the first time that's ever happened to me in a millennium. The last time I tried to equal Gut Rippers was with Vindicators, which are just half-sized units of Gut Rippers.
Done.
We just did this entire model in 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 45 seconds. I did it exactly on 45 seconds.
That was loud. My ears are actually ringing. Right, so this looks like, the bits that are left over looks like this is for some sort of other character. I don't know the model that well, so I leave that one for you to know. There's some other bits on here though. I assume this is so you can make a different sort of head, so you can have 2 of them in your army with different
You thinking
looks.
what I'm thinking?
I need the loot.
No.
I do.
I was thinking more of cut these pieces out, use them as a trophy for a kit bash one day, and use them as a trophy that someone holds for a kit bash
Maybe,
one day.
but the middle of the face is kind of gone. Right, so let's move this to one side,
Yes.
and we'll put that there. We can hoover that up later.
With the
So
amount of trophies
we've got
with the amount of spare
this
heads
guy.
we have, we could literally make with the amount of heads we have, we could make a head.
We've got this guy.
With the amount of heads we have, we could make a head hunting Stormcaster turtle.
You put that together in a moment. We have got the 2
Yes.
things that fit either
Are you
side.
listening to me?
No, because I'm just simply going through what we got, and then the chain which is to add after as well. And space. Right, what are you saying?
I just realised with all the heads we have, we could make a kit bash of a Stormcast Eternal Headhunter.
Stormcaster Headhunter. He's a big head. I don't know where we got all the bits.
No, Stormcast Eternal Headhunter. He just has a bunch of. He has his own helmet, and then he just has a bunch of other. He
doesn't have a tail. What's the only problem though?
His tail is the weird.
His tongue. Sorry.
He does have a tongue. It's right there.
Where? No, this one. So what's left over on the sprue? So you basically got. There's a whole different variation of head. What's that for? Hang on. You've done the wrong chain, you toad.
Have I?
Yeah. You've not been paying attention. You were so cray.
No, I think I've done the right.
Is this the right one? No, you haven't, because it's got a wooden bit at the back. See?
Oh, yeah. Oh well. We can always use. This would be nice to use it on their Stormcast Eternal as a grappling hook. That could also be used for the Headhunter model I was talking about that I want to do.
Yeah. So, I don't know do they do Headhunters? It's a bit.
I don't know, but kit bashes you can make units that aren't in it.
It's a bit mawkish, isn't it, for Skumdrekk Eternals to have Headhunters adorn themselves with trophies?
And yet you Stormcast Eternals constantly strike the. No, I'd say.
Constantly strike.
I'd say it's fine for Stormcast Eternals.
That bit's definitely done.
I'd say it's fine for Stormcast Eternals. Considering there is technically no good guy in any of Games Workshop. No. Wait, what? There's technically no good guy.
Right. So.
There is I have heard from you yourself that there is no good guy in anything.
Yeah, it's all sort of a bit.
So, and
it's a bit more.
I don't think that Stormcast Eternals care about what they are hunting.
I do.
Like a headhunter could just be like a Stormcast bounty hunter as well. Could be Stormcast. You know what? They'd probably have a Stormcast bounty hunter instead. They'd probably have a Stormcast bounty hunter instead. Actually, probably be a Stormcast bounty hunter that's just collected these heads for some reason. I don't know, spiritual reasons.
Maybe.
He uses the head to send spirits to entrap his.
Done.
Oh, I could already see what one of his abilities. He hangs all these heads around his waist because he sends spirits to trap people, preventing them from moving and attacking for the first turn he charges.
Right, come here.
That'd be a good unit.
Come here. We gotta say bye bye.
Oh yeah, I just figured out what he could do with all those heads.
Come here.
He could
Say
like.
bye-bye.
Are you listening? Can
No.
I just tell? Can I just
Quickly
say,
then.
I mean, I just figured out what we could use why he has the heads. He sends out spirits when he charges in, trapping the enemy, preventing them from it. Trapping trapping the unit he targets within 1 inch of him. Within 1 inch of him with ectoplasm, preventing them from attacking the turn he charges into battle.
Maybe.
That'd be a very nice unit. A Stormcast bounty hunter.
Come here. Right. We've got to the end. We've now got a whole mountain of painting to do, but that is all of the assembly for all of the models for what is it called? Stormbringer. So yeah, we've got a few more toys. Father Chris was very kind. Got an airbrush. I said, got an airbrush. Need to don't break.
I will not break.
Don't break.
I will not break.
Mm-hmm.
Say bye, Joe. Joe and Bob. Bye.
So yeah, we're
gonna
have to decide what we're gonna do next.
We didn't bring the invisible squig to our last episode of season 1.
No.
He's been let outside with the mushrooms. I thought I
mushroom.
already told all the Stormcaster Thanos not to let him out.
All right. Right, come in then. Say bye bye.
Anyway.
Say bye bye.
Oh, we're going to need to find a new companion for 40k. I'm going to lie down. Bye. This has been one wild ride, and thank you for seeing season 1 of our Games Workshop. Bye.
Bye.
I need a rest.
Bye.